Good morning. Now, last week, talking to the youth on their Zoom, I asked them the question, what age is it the best to be? Now, answers range from the joy and freedom of being children through to the ability to call shots of adulthood. Being old enough to drive also featured, just to warn some of the parents out there. Now, I love my job for many reasons, but one of them is the chance to set up for King's Kids. And that means who can build the most complicated train track, who can get in the most loops, or maybe a station. The possibilities are endless. Now that's one side of the story, but plenty of other people have expressed the absolute horror at the thought of doing what I do. That's fine. It's a broad church, and I have absolutely no designs on being an accountant. The fact that I have an inner child is, however, hardly a state secret. More noteworthy, perhaps, is this. In order to stay connected with the King's Kids families, ever since lockdown was announced in March, I've been reading a story a week and publishing it for them on our website. The amazing thing for me was it turns out that within them contain the most amazing truths, simple truths that I have heard many times, but if I forget, then life is heading for trouble. So for the next few weeks, these all age slots, we're going to look at some of those lessons under this title. Lessons I learnt when I was 2, but I've forgotten. Now, I don't want to spoil what's to come, so I shall leave you hanging this week and ask you to think of what it means. What might those messages be? But I'd like you to think about these questions depending on your age. So if you're a child, what's really important to remember about God? To the youth, do you miss out on things because you were trying to be cool? And to the adults, with all the grown-up things that you do, what's the important things that you've forgotten to make time for? Now for my next appointment, downstairs to help the children play in playgroup. I love my job.